ChatGPT and AI are rewriting your life's script, and there's nothing you can do about it. Or is there? That's what we're here to explore for today here at the Cliff Divers Edge. So let's talk about how AI, specifically ChatGPT and Sonar and Grok and Cloud, tricks you. I want to talk about some of the red flags. So if you see these red flags, they're big, huge indicators that we're going in the wrong direction, right? If you see these ChatGPT and AI red flags, please run as fast as you can. First off, you find yourself relying on AI for decisions you used to make yourself. That's a big red flag. It could be vacation decisions. It could be, setting an alarm. It could be vitamins. Vitamins. So if you're turning to AI and some type of automation, on that, and you're relying on that to make those decisions for you, that's a big, huge red flag. If you're spending more time interacting with AI than with real people, that's a big, huge red flag, right? So many people can't even say hello nowadays. They can't even interact, right? They don't know how to interact since, COVID because of the separation of individuals. Right. So that's a big, huge red flag. If you're spending time on your social media posts and also all your scrolling, and you can't look up to the people around you and say hi, or buy somebody a dinner, or buy somebody, the next person in line, their drink, at a gas station or a restaurant, right? We're doing something wrong. There's some big, huge red flags. If you catch yourself thinking, I don't need to learn this, AI can do it for me, that's a big, huge 5-alarm fire, folks. But here's the biggest red flag of all of them. If you start feeling these feelings like you're owed by AI and Big Brother, right? You're owed a paycheck, or you're owed something from like AI and GPT. Because guess what? You just might be. Every interaction with AI, every speech, every query, every voice command, it's all data. And data is the new oil. Companies are harvesting your data, using it to train their AI, and in turn, using that AI to influence your behavior, your purchases, what's seen on your screen as far as products and purchases for you. It's a vicious cycle, and it's happening right under your noses. Now, I'm not saying we should go off of the grid and live in caves or, be monks in India or Tibet. And that's really not the answer. But we need to be aware of the number one habit ChatGPT and AI it loves seeing you do. And that's the habit is passive consumption. Just going everywhere you turn, and everyone's just, scrolling on their phones, their eyes just locked in, right? And what it's doing to our culture as the 8 or 9 billion people, on the planet. When you're mindlessly scrolling through your social media feed, when you're binge watching shows recommended by algorithms, when you let AI curate your music and your playlists, you're feeding the beast. You should quit sitting on the fence, basking in your fear and procrastination of what ifs, someday I'll, but I, how can I, and tomorrows. Whoever decided it's a good idea to settle for less than your highest self? When did it become okay to go to sleep miserable or go to a job you hate and not design a blueprint for your extraordinary living? But how do you actually go from depressed, unhappy to joyously, radiantly happy in 30 days? I want to break it down for you and give you access to my Soar Beyond Your Limits, from blurred to crystal clear in 3 simple steps. Step number 1, walking the path. The river of life drags you along, and without your goals and clear vision, you'll end up over the falls, wondering, where did your life go? You are worth the work. Make it a top priority to do 2 to 3 things you love every single day. No exceptions. Singing, quilting, reading, yard work, playing piano, woodworking, hiking. Step number 2, your sticky feet. Your radiance is what you're longing for. But fear, worry, procrastination, fogginess, and your sticky feet hold you back. You're not alone. Millions of people feel trapped, paralyzed by uncertainty, fear, worry, depression. not for long. I'll have you bouncing on your own momentum of your discipline and habits in no time. Step number 3, pierce the foggy mist. When one challenges their own beliefs and eliminates fears, hurts, and distractions, the world opens up. And it opens up your platform to dive from and shine with purpose. So I'm here to break you out of that long-running episode, whether it's a small step towards a massive goal or a breathtaking dive into the unknown. So if you're looking to soar into your passion and purpose within 30 days, you are worth the work to dive in below and soar. We'll see you inside. And here's the scary part. 99% of your life will be owned by AI or ChatGPT in 12 months. That's just not hype, people. Think about it. Your smart home devices, your fitness tracker, your online shopping habits, your refrigerator, your automatic supplements. Now that they say that there's 17 things are phased for you because your microbiome, but you don't know what's in them, right? They're all like these things that are ruining like your productivity or your mental smartness. They're all like empowered by AI, and they're all collecting data, learning your patterns and predicting your behaviors. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's got to be someone who can save us from this AI takeover, right? Wrong. There's nobody saving you from AI. The cavalry isn't coming. The only person who can save you is you. And I say this all the time in cliff diving, in the Cliff Divers Edge, especially diving for the last 20 years all around the world. I've always said this about cliff diving. It's a solo individual sport. When I'm up on the cliff and I'm looking over the water and it's 50 foot, there's no one that can inspire me. There's no one can talk me off or off that perch. There's no one that can do the disciplines and the work to get up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, work out, and maybe stay up late and do some midnight dives. It's all about you. I'm not relying on some guys that have a massive deal, the franchise player, and that person can score 20 or 30 points and grab 20 rebounds every game, but I don't really have to put in too much because I'm feeling a little sick or I have the flu that day, right? I always say that no one's coming, no one's saving you except for you. We got to do the work. We got to read the books. We got to put in the efforts. We got to write out our goals. We got to take action on those goals. We got to hit those goals and making sure that we can, set up those, what we was going to say, those accountability things. So in 6 months and a year, we can look back and say, oh man, I got through that. I made that happen. I made that. Look at that. Wow. Wasn't that so challenging? How did I get through that? So the good news is you have the power to change the narrative, right? If we have more free time, right, we could, like I said, read the books. We could spend more time with family and communicate. Maybe we could write a book together, right? We're just trying to maximize those things. And if you have the ability to reclaim your life from AI, and that's what we're going to talk about in the next part of the video. And remember, as the great Steve Jobs once said, technology isn't nothing. What is important is that you have faith in people, that people are basically good and smart. And if you give them tools, they'll do wonderful things with them. So AI is just a tool, a powerful tool, yes, but it's still a tool. And it's up to us to decide how we use it, right? How I use it, how my family's going to use it. When I can turn off the phones, whether it's for dinner, whether it's, Sundays, the phones go off, whether it's a reading time, for those hour for the family, and phones go off, TV gets off, right? Making those decisions that are interrupters, pattern interrupters, in your life. So are you ready to take back control? Are you ready to soar beyond your limits, off of this cliff of this technological change and emerge internally stronger on the other side? Because that's what we're here to do here at the Cliff Divers Edge. We face our fears, we overcome our insecurities, we raise the people up around us, and we become the best versions of ourselves. In the next part of this video, we're going to be talking about strategies for thriving in the age of AI. And it's going to be really, really important, right? Putting all this series together on these podcasts of AI, but also, us as individuals, right? Our brains, our minds, our disciplines, our relationships and our family, our fears, our insecurities. Finding our purpose, and being a part of purpose and having that reason that drives us, getting into flow state, maximizing our time throughout the day in scheduling, and all the good things here at the Cliff Divers Edge that we talk about. So in the next part of the videos, we're just going to be talking about strategies on thriving in this AI. All right, we'll discuss how to leverage AI to enhance your skills, but not to replace them. We'll also explore ways to maintain your humanity in a digital world. And most importantly, we'll talk about how to rediscover your purpose in a world where AI seems to be just taking over, right? I think it's just more and more and more. I know I'm more busier than ever before, just for my coaching business, is as far as just people just so struggling right now with finding their why, finding their purpose. They don't know what they're stuck. They're stuck. They're not happy. They're sad. They wake up and they're just going through the Groundhog Day, right? It's the same day over and over and over. Remember, as the world's #1 ascent pilot and a world-renowned cliff diver, I'm here to tell you that the key to success is not just in the dive, but in the preparation and the disciplines and the mindset. So do your inner mirror work. Write out your goals. Have a clear vision. Do your daily affirmations. Schedule your fitness workouts and get shredded, fit, and amazingly health with a lot of vibrant energy. Say I love you to the people and the friends around you, and especially the person in the mirror smiling back at you. And find and bring out that inner radiance in yourself and in your life. Because at the end of the day, that's what AI can never replace. Right? That glowing, that radiance, bringing out someone's true potential, right? And how we could pick somebody up when they're having such a bad week, right? How we can inspire them to do better than they did last week or last month. We're all very, very unique humans and spirits, and very, very creative. And we have to sort of really tap into that and be very, very, resilient. So I hope you're ready to take the journey with me. And if you're ready to face the AI revolution head on, come out stronger on the other side, because I'm telling you, it's going to be one hell of a dive. Stay tuned for the next part of this video. I'll have it linked right here for this next video on all the strategies for maximizing yourself, your true radiance through a world of AI. And remember, cliff divers and peak performers, the water is deep, but the thrill of the dive is worth it. So let's get ready to soar beyond our limits. I want your candle to light up the world. Cliff divers, get in the zone beyond the stone.